Are you ready to embrace the best years of your life? Well, welcome to Boomers and Beyond, the podcast that celebrates the 55 plus community and everything this exciting chapter has to offer. Everyone, I'm your host, Antionette Blake, better known as the Divah, and every week I'll dive into topics that matters to us the most. From health and wellness, travel, family dynamics, finances, family, friends. We're going to explore them all. Going to have some good advice, but I'm going to ask for yours as well, because there'll be lively topics about aging vibrantly, building strong relationships, and guess what? Making the most of retirement. So go grab yourself a cup of coffee or tea, even wine or juice, and settle in with me as we navigate this exciting world of boomers and beyond. And don't forget, subscribe to the show and leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And share it with your family, your friends, your bae, and your boo too, because this conversation is all about you and me. So let's get started with Boomers and Beyond. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Boomers and Beyond. Now, this is a podcast where we navigate the golden years with grace, humor, and a whole lot of wisdom. And I'm your host, Antionette Blake, better known as the Divah, aka the Delaware Blogger. And today, this is a very timely topic for you. That's right. We're going to talk about springing ahead. Yes, folks, it's that time of year. Sunday, we spring forward, and suddenly we may feel a little disoriented. Yep. Daylight saving time. It's a tradition that's been around forever, for as long as I lived. And while we love those longer evenings, it can also cause problems. It can make our bodies and our minds feel a little bit off, especially for us seasoned folks, right? Now, let's be honest. Our bodies aren't as spry as they used to be. So the transition to daylight saving time can disrupt our rhythms. It's called the circadian rhythms, which are basically our internal clocks. And this can lead to a whole lot of issues, from sleep disturbances to fatigue and even mood changes. So let's talk about sleep. For those of us that are in the 55 plus community, sleep is already a very precious commodity. So this sudden shift in time can make it even harder for us to fall asleep and stay asleep. You might find yourself waking up earlier than usual or struggling to get to sleep at night. That's because our bodies are used to a certain routine, and changing that routine can throw everything off. So this is how we're going to stay good. We're not going to let daylight saving time steal our Z's, because I'm going to give you a couple of sleep strategies for us in the 55 plus community. Okay. First of all, it's not just about sleep. Daylight saving time can also affect our energy levels, our mood, and even our cognitive function. And some studies have shown that the transition can increase the risk of heart problems and other health issues. And those of us, like myself, with type 2 diabetes, it can be like devastating, right? So it's going to take a mental toll. So we might feel a little groggy or out of sync, and it may even dampen our spirits, but don't let that get to you. I'm going to give you some tips that's going to help to ease the transition. Now, I know today is the day before daylight saving time takes effect, but you can start now. They say plant where you're bloomed or bloom where you're planted or something like that. But anyway, the first thing you want to think about is start adjusting earlier. So a few days before, if you haven't done this, you can still do this now. Start going to bed and waking up maybe 15 to 20 minutes earlier each day. That's going to help your body to adjust to the new schedule. Yep. The sunlight. You want to embrace that sunlight. I know, get outside. Soak up that sunshine, especially in the morning. Sunshine helps to regulate our circadian rhythm, and that can boost our mood. I was coming back from the store today and I was like, I can't wait to get out and start walking again because I don't like being out in the cold. I don't know about you, but I love walking and feeling the sunshine on my face. The third thing you might want to think about doing is maintaining a consistent routine. Try to stick to your regular meal times and your exercise schedule as much as possible because that's going to help your body stay on track. So, don't try to just sleep in or get up later or things like that. Stick with that routine that you become accustomed to. And talking about sleeping, prioritize your sleep. Create a relaxing bedtime ritual. Avoid caffeine and alcohol before you go into bed. And make sure your bedroom is dark and quiet. And I don't know about you ladies, but I like it cool. Oh man, a Chevy. Yes. Fifth thing is hydrate and eat well. Drink plenty of water, eat nutritious foods because you want to support your body's energy levels. And be patient. That should have been first and foremost. It can take a few days or even a week for your body to fully adjust to the time change. So don't get discouraged if you're feeling a little bit off. Meditation. Mindful meditation, that is so wonderful, whether you're writing in your gratitude journal or popping in your earbuds and listening to, scriptures like I do. Take a few moments each day to practice mindfulness or meditation because this can help calm your mind and reduce the stress. Exercises, gentle exercises. Don't push yourself too hard. Gentle walks. Stretching and yoga can help your body adjust without adding extra stress. I love starting my day after my gratitude journal, after listening to my scriptures, to come into my home office and do my stretch. So you can do that as well. And last but not least, social connection. Stay connected with your family and your friends, and a good chat like every day could boost your mood and help you feel more grounded. Now, if you don't want to do it every day, that's fine, but at least several times a week. I told you I talk to my aunt in New Rochelle every day, sometimes twice a day, because it helps us stay connected. So remember, we're in this together. Daylight saving time is a temporary inconvenience. And they keep talking about changing it or getting rid of it. But to be honest with you, I kind of look forward to it. And if we plan and do some self-care, we can navigate this with ease, right? But the most important thing to do is listen to your body and give yourself time to adjust. And don't be afraid to take a nap or just take it easy for a few days. And remember, those longer evenings are just around the corner, filled with sunshine and opportunities to enjoy the things we love. That's right. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me today on Boomers and Beyond. And remember, take care of yourself. You deserve it. And I'll see you next week. And remember, don't let daylight saving steal your Z's. These were just a few strategies for you to cope with ease. See ya. It's the DE Divah, aka the Delaware Blogger. I want to thank you all for tuning in today's episode of Boomers and Beyond. I hope you enjoyed the show. And don't forget, subscribe and leave a comment and share it with your friends. You can find me on all my social media platforms. And you know what? This podcast is on Apple and Spotify and Google and iHeart. They're all out there. Just ask for Boomers and Beyond. And if you have a question or a topic suggestion, send an email to me at ablake48@gmail.com. And if there's a topic that you want me to explore on this show, make sure you leave that as well. I'm also actively seeking sponsors who cater to the amazing 55 plus community. So if you have a business or a service that aligns with my listeners' interests, I'd love to hear from you. Send me an email. You know how to do that. ablake48@gmail.com. Don't forget, join us next Saturday for another exciting episode packed with information and inspiration for living your best life after 55. Boomers and Beyond is hosted by Buzzsprout, and the music is by Mass O Beats from freetouse.com. See ya, it's the DE Divah.